My beautiful people, how are y'all? It's a brand new day, brand new vibe, brand new video. You feel me? Amen. So today I'm gonna be reacting to this video. So this guy, bruh, he apparently he caught his grandma gooning, bruh. Imagine, bro. So ish, I wanna see, I wanna know actually like what happened. You see what bro saw with his own eyes, ne? It can't be flashed.
Let me just say first, there's nothing wrong with doing that. I understand that it's perfectly natural. It's just that I was having a really bad week and a terrible day today. And I was not in I wasn't in I just wasn't in the I wasn't in a good mental headspace to process that, seeing that, and I just hope that now every time that I think about my grandmother, or I see my grandmother, or I talk to my grandmother, that I'm not gonna think about it every single time, because I love my grandmother so much. And I don't want to lose my grandmother. I don't want to have to think about her doing that every time I talk to her. So
Yo, chat, I can't lie, bro. If I was in bro's shoes, boy, it was going to be hard for me to accept this, boy. Boy, even therapy wouldn't help, boy.
went over her house today because she lives in Pasadena and she had a computer question. Go figure, right? And I said, of course I'll come over and help you with whatever.
Okay.
So I came over and I saw that her car was in the driveway.
All right.
And I go over there all the time, so I just went in, not a big deal. And I didn't see her around. I called out, I said, Grandma. She wasn't there. So I just went over to the computer and I started seeing if I could figure out what was, the problem. And a few minutes went by. And then I just heard, it was sort of like a, ah!
Wait.
I could figure out what was, the problem. And a few minutes went by. And then I just heard, it was sort of like a, ah! And a few months ago, my grandmother tripped in the shower and she broke her hip and really hurt herself. And I was the one who found her. And so I got really scared because I thought maybe my grandmother was in trouble. And so I ran up and I said, Grandma, are you okay? And I didn't hear anything. So I opened the door to her bedroom And she was
He was what, bruh?
so I
Talk.
ran back out. I said, "Oh my God," and I ran out. And I keep thinking,
Bruh, you're not even telling us what she was doing, bruh. Just say it out, boy.
the part that I can't stop thinking about is the her face was like, she was like, I don't even want to out is the her face was like, she was like, I don't even want to.
You nah, boy. Grandma was on a goon sesh, boy.
Okay. Hopefully one day this will be just a silly story that we all talk about. If I can even talk about it.
Yeah, Chet, this is true. You really never know what's going on in somebody else's house, boy. You never know.
But I don't even know what to say. She's called me a couple times and I've just declined because I don't even know what to say. I don't want her to feel bad, but I guess it was my fault for walking in. What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to react to this situation?
I mean,
and this is just this is not even the top third worst thing that's happened to me this whole week. I just, like I said, I just was not in a good place.
but then, Chet, I can't lie. Finding her Goonin is better than finding her with one of your friends, bruh. You feel?
To receive this information.
I mean, at the end of the day, she's a human being, bruh. She got hormones, you feel? You get me?
I hate my life.
Yo, amen, 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 amen. I can't lie, bro. This video left me speechless, bro. Like, I can't say shit, bro. I can't say shit, but then amen. That's the end of the video. I hope y'all learned your lesson. Before you go into somebody's room, knock. Otherwise,